What's up everyone, I'm Dan and thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with more games videos like these. I dug up another older title from the Nintendo Switch vault, and it's another one that I don't think got the chance to shine as much as it could have, and for that reason, and because I think it's actually quite a good game, I thought I'd do my own review for it. From the mind of Kenichiro Tsukuda, the renowned producer behind the Armored Core series, Daemon X Machina brings an exhilarating and highly customizable mech experience to both newcomers and veterans of the genre. With its smooth combat, visually stunning presentation, and a strong emphasis on player freedom, the game promises hours of enjoyment for fans of mech action games. But while it excels in many aspects, it also comes with its share of drawbacks that prevent it from achieving greatness.
Arsenals! Hey! Are you guys reinforcements?
Get back, Johnny! They're coming in too hot!
The story of Daemon X Machina is set in a world ravaged by a catastrophe. After the moon falls and strange radiation covers the earth, mankind turns to AI to rebuild civilization. However, this AI soon becomes humanity's greatest enemy when it is corrupted by an evil race of machines known as the Immortals. You step into the boots of a rookie mercenary, part of an elite force known as the Reclaimers, tasked with combating the Immortals using giant mechanized suits called Arsenals. While the setup for this post-apocalyptic AI versus humanity war seems intriguing, the storytelling itself is where the game is probably at its weakest. The narrative is filled with conspiracy theories, shifting alliances between factions, and questions about whom to trust. Unfortunately, the sheer number of characters and plot lines quickly become overwhelming and it's easy to lose track of the story. Even though the voice acting is of good quality and the dialogue is decently written, the storyline is often delivered through static cutscenes where the characters stand around discussing plot developments without any engaging visuals or actions to back them up. Ultimately, the plot becomes more of a background noise to the gameplay, and while some players may enjoy trying to unravel its many twists and turns, others may find themselves disengaged due to its complexity and lack of dynamism. Where Daemon X Machina truly shines, however, is in its combat. Controlling your arsenal is a breeze with fluid movement both in air and on the ground. Piloting a massive mech in a game can sometimes feel sluggish, but here it's the opposite. The controls are responsive and easy to grasp. Within a few missions, you'll be soaring through the skies and dodging enemy fire with grace, while unleashing a barrage of bullets, rockets, and laser beams on your foes. The combat is bolstered by an extensive arsenal of weapons, each catering to different playstyles. Whether you prefer close quarters combat with swords and shotguns, or long range engagements with sniper rifles and missile launchers, Daemon X Machina has something for everyone. The game allows you to switch between weapons on the fly, keeping combat fresh and adaptable, especially during longer missions where objectives can change suddenly. The auto-aim feature plays a crucial role in making combat accessible, as it allows players to focus more on maneuvering and dodging rather than lining up every shot manually. Some purists may not like the lack of precision, but considering that many enemies are airborne and moving at high speeds, the assist feels justified and prevents frustration. However, while the combat is fun and engaging, it can also become repetitive. Most missions follow a similar structure: go to a location, defeat enemies, complete objectives, and then watch a cutscene. Though there is some variation in mission design, such as defending structures or fighting rogue mercenaries, the overall gameplay loop doesn't stray too far from its formula. This repetition is alleviated somewhat by boss battles, which are intense and require smart use of your arsenal, but the game's reliance on doing mission after mission can start to feel grindy after a while. Customization is another area where Daemon X Machina excels. The game provides players with a wealth of options to personalize both their pilot and arsenal. From the color scheme and decals of your mech to the types of weapons and equipment you bring into battle, nearly everything can be tailored to suit your preferences. The variety of weapons and parts that you unlock through missions or by scavenging them from fallen enemies ensures that you're constantly tweaking your arsenal to suit different combat scenarios. Not only does customization affect your mech's appearance, but it also impacts gameplay. Different weapons have distinct advantages and drawbacks, and experimenting with different loadouts can be crucial to overcoming tougher missions. The game also allows you to equip up to 6 weapons at a time, 2 primary weapons for your left and right hands, auxiliary weapons on your shoulders, and additional spare weapons stored on your mech. This provides a satisfying degree of flexibility in combat, allowing you to swap out gear based on the situation. However, the game's user interface can be overwhelming, especially for beginners. The HUD is cluttered with numerous gauges, weapon counters and indicators for different parts of your mech, making it difficult to focus on what's important in the heat of battle. While it's possible to turn off some of these elements, they all serve a purpose, so it's best to get used to the clutter rather than ignoring it entirely. Daemon X Machina also offers a multiplayer component where players can team up with up to 3 others for co-op missions. These missions generally involve fighting tougher enemies or larger bosses and provide a nice break from the main campaign. Playing with friends can be fun, especially when coordinating attacks and sharing strategies, much like with Monster Hunter, but just not as in-depth. If you prefer playing solo, the game also allows you to recruit AI-controlled partners, though their effectiveness can be somewhat hit or miss. Overall for me, Daemon X Machina is a solid entry into the mech action genre. Its smooth combat, easy to learn controls and extensive customization options make it a great choice for fans of mech games. However, the repetitive mission structure, convoluted storyline and overwhelming HUD may deter some players from fully enjoying the experience. If you're a fan of fast-paced mech combat and love tinkering with your loadouts, this game will offer plenty of thrills, but those looking for a more varied experience may find it lacking in the long run. Daemon X Machina isn't perfect, but it's one that I think Switch owners should definitely have in their library. Have you played this title and what did you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button as it helps the channel. Thank you for watching, and until next time.
What am I even looking at? Sizes. Vegan class? Oh man. You sure we're not in over our heads here?
Mission update. Sky Union has notified us of a change to this mission. You are to stop these immortals from advancing further into Sky Union's territory.
What? You've got to be kidding me! What's the call, Corporal?
You're right where we need.
Should have known you'd say something like that. Fine. I guess we're doing this.
There are no whiners and bulletproofs. Besides, it's your BG platforms.
I really hope you're right about that.